After a gap of nearly 5 years, the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra is now resuming. It was halted first due to the COVID-19 pandemic and then due to the Galwan conflict and tensions at the LAC between India and China that have lasted from 2020 to 2024. Now, WION is bringing you the very first images from Kailash Mansarovar.
The first visual of Kailash Mansarovar from the ground. We will be, of course, going to the base of the holy mountain. We know that this mountain is known as the abode of Shiva, and in both Hinduism and Buddhism it is seen as the center of the world, the Vishwa Stambha. In fact, not only Hinduism and Buddhism but Jainism and Bond religion also have their spiritual and religious connect with Kailash Mansarovar. So there you have it, the first visuals of Kailash Mansarovar by the WION team on ground.
So about 750 pilgrims will travel to Tibet between June and August, with the very first batch expected to travel from New Delhi on the 30th of June. Now, there are broadly two routes that these pilgrims will take. The first route that is generally considered easier is the Nathula Pass route from Sikkim. The pilgrims will proceed via the Nathula Pass in Sikkim and Tibet's Shigatse city before reaching Mount Kailash and Lake Mansarovar. The 500 pilgrims will be taking this route. The second route, involving about 22 to 24 days of tough trekking through the rugged terrain, starts from Delhi and then heads through Almora and the Lipu Lake Pass in Uttarakhand into Tibet into the Mansarovar Lake. The 250 pilgrims will in fact take this route. Now, the heart of the yatra over high altitudes and tough terrain remains the challenging Kora or the Parikrama, a 52-kilometer trek around Mount Kailash. Now, for the Hindus, this is in fact the abode of Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. It is also revered by the Buddhists as Mount Meru, as well as by Jains and the Buddhists. The Lake Mansarovar, that is nestled at the foothills of Kailash, is equally sacred. A dip in its waters is believed to cleanse sins and will lead to salvation. And WION's Siddhant Civil has in fact sent us this report from Kailash Mansarovar. Take a look.
WION team is at the base of the holy Kailash mountain. Now we know that the Indian pilgrims have reached the Kailash mountain base, and this is after a gap of 5 years that the pilgrimage has started from India to Kailash. And essentially we know that this comes at a time when both India and China are working towards a thaw in the relationship, a normalization in the relationship. We know that the leader of India and China, the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Chinese President Xi Jinping had a meeting on the sidelines of the Kazan summit, and after that both sides have been working towards many outcomes, including of course the resumption of the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra. Now, if we talk about this yatra, this is a yatra that happens from July to August. That is basically the summer season, and this is a yatra which is spiritually significant in Hinduism, Buddhism, in Jainism, in Bond religion as well. And we know that this mountain is prohibited from climbing because of the mountain being spiritually significant. It is a holy place that adds to its mystique, but all in all a significant development in the India-China relationship. But of course many pilgrims happy and elated over the restart of this important pilgrimage. Siddhant Sibal for WION at the Kailash Mansarovar.